supposed to have all the shirts. I don't know what do you mean you don't have it. I've been getting a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints are coming. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm here. I'm with this. I'm on the phone with Nino 2-3 times a week. It's not fair. It looks like to me I'm chewing him out. Why? Because nobody's doing anything right. You guys got to have it. And I think the last person, I'm not targeting on you. You were the last person at the game. Why don't you give him the flag? Yeah. That's not what the coach said. The coach said you didn't even have it. So I'm just saying to you.
Don't say I don't have it. I always have it.
I know. I did exactly what Nino said. Everybody has it, but you need to bring him out.
He has it. You know, we work together in last game.
I know. You have to bring him out.
Everybody have it. But
You have to bring him to the field.
He did use them. He did use them.
Well,
maybe different game. I don't know.
and that quotient tells you like this one. He just mentioned here, the quotient tells you they don't have, he's a player. He is the first to complain to me, to us. He is the first to complain to us about you guys. And the last thing I got to say, you guys got to be very, very respectful to the guys. Please, be respectful to the coaches. Don't disrespect the coaches. If the players respect you, respect them back. If the players disrespect, you know what to do. And on your report, please stop abbreviating. And if you got yellow cards, we need supplementary.
Huh?
No, not yellow.
Yes.
Yes.
If you have a yes, all yellow, you hear me guys? When you're getting yellow cards, go down on a supplementary, tell me exactly what he got the yellow card for. Don't abbreviate BSE, I don't know. Put down exactly what he got the yellow card for. Very simple, one simple line. Exactly what he did. I see straight down the line, one guy had seven quotients. Unbehaving sports conduct, unbehaving sports. What is it? What did he do? I want to know what he did. The league wants to know what the player did. Not me. The league wants to know what this player is for. Because some of the leagues, like Long Island, if you're getting cards, 2-3 of them, and you're getting cards for roughness or attacking or verbal abuse, something like that, they calculate the abuse and then they fine them. They fine the leagues. They make money on that. That's up to what they got to do. That's why we need to know. Supplementary, got to go, Nino, with everything that they do, yellow cards. And if you get a send-off, just think about it. Forget about the 48-hour period. Try to get it in 24 hours.
Fast as possible.
You go home, you sit down that night, relax, whatever you got to do, especially if you have a send-off. In the cup games especially, get it out immediately.
Excuse me, boys. And don't give it back in the pass. Okay? Don't give it back in the pass. Because you don't get no more games. And the state suspend you. Or whatever happened to you. Don't give the pass back.
Well, he mentioned right now we got 3-4 guys here. We have no choice but to not give them games for a little while because it is not your decision on a national cup or the state cup games. It is not your job to give the pass back because the referee's words are to the reason I give it back, it's a cup game. It don't count to the league. The guy plays in a league game, he needs his pass. Since when did you guys give a red card back to the team? That was the most embarrassing thing of all, you know. In the National Cup, you guys giving passes back. You get a red card? Are you afraid of the people that threaten you? Yeah, give them all back if they threaten you. Not that you make a decision on the rules, telling the people that you think that they should get the red card because it's only a cup game. And guess what? That referee, that game was played over. That referee is getting, right now, he's on a little, there's two, three of them. They're on a little vacation, I think it's in winter snow or something. Reese is gonna take a little time off. It's ridiculous. And you know how much it costs to replay the game again? These are the things that have been happening, you know. I don't know, you have to continuously, when you make the report of the cup game, you gotta put better. I think it's much better now.
Yeah.
The first 2-3 weeks was horrible.
We have tonight 2 games.
I know,
We have games, and tomorrow is the national game.
I know that. Just make sure that, please, we gotta make sure they get them, because we get them counted, you know that, we're gonna get, I'm even afraid to go to state meeting this time. I know we're gonna get hit from every angle, but.
We say it all the time, Boris is saying all the time the same thing. Go there, at least, on my days, 45 minutes we're there. Me, Ray Walford, we're there all the time, before the game. Go there at least 20 minutes before, not 20 minutes after. And you find excuses. And when you go, dress properly, please. I think if I dress, I don't like it myself. I skip myself. Why you dress right? When you go in the field, dress right. And excuse me if I change it. For one thing, tonight I want to say to everybody, we have Robin Smith in here. She's a new referee with us. She have the compliment from the state. How good she do in the game, and how well dressed and well control of the game and everything. So please, Robin.
She's beautiful too.
Now, the last thing is, if you have, you've been assigned as a referee and you have ARs, assistant referees you have with yourself, it is your job to contact them. Again, I hope I make myself clear. You as a referee, it is your job to find out who your assistants, you know who they are, to contact them. If you have a cup game, or state or national cup game, you gotta be there way ahead of the earlier time. Don't be there 5 minutes before the game, 10 minutes. Please contact your ARs and be on the game at least give the people a half an hour down to see, so you know what's going on. I have nothing else in it. That's it. You got any questions, anybody? Yeah, Claude.
For the last 4 or 5 years, we hear the same story over and over and over.
Right.
Maybe we have 15, 20 guys in here, I don't know, who don't do it the way they're supposed to do it. Last year, we had an arbitration board. You know how many cases we got? None. But every meeting, we had to sit through this and listen to the same stuff over and over and over. 40 years ago, when I refereed, if you send in the report, now you're going to laugh, and I'm going to bring the piece of paper. You got fined 50 cents. 50 cents was a lot of money when the game fee was $7 or $8. Now let me tell you something. What have we got here? 60 guys, 70 guys? They have to sit through this? You have 4 or 5 bad apples, call them to a special meeting, find out what they did and fine them, come back here the next meeting and say, referee X, Y, and Z did this and he got fined so much. I guarantee you this stuff is going to stop. How can you have a referee going out there and don't know the rules? This is impossible. This is impossible. Where do you guys go? Just go there and collect the money? Is there anybody in here who doesn't know the fee? I guarantee you, you all know the fee, right? but you don't know the rules.